Do you ever feel overwhelmed creating YouTube videos that may take up to a week for one video? And if you're a business owner, this is simply not sustainable. You're a coach, consultant, or service provider, you're not a content creator, but you still understand the importance of posting videos to get more clients online. So in this video, I'm gonna be sharing my exact workflow to create one YouTube video in less than 3 hours. Then I'm gonna share my new secret strategy experiment to produce 3 weeks of YouTube content in 1 hour. Let's get started. So phase one when it comes to YouTube production is the scripting part. Most people would not just riff naturally. Even the big YouTubers out there would have some sort of script. But it doesn't have to be a verbatim thing, word by word, because those would sound unnatural and it takes you a lot of time to write it as well. I used to have a Notion thing, a template. This is what it looks like. So this is an example. I used to have this Notion project manager. This is how I manage all my YouTube videos. You can see the title, the message of the video, the status of me producing the thing, which content bucket it fall under, playlist, what is the format type, and what is the call to action inside the video. It looks very impressive when I show this to some clients. If you click on one of these, you can see that I got all this stuff, and then the intro is so it looks impressive. Like the body is also like a big block of text, even though I try to make it into a bullet point. But the point is, this requires a lot of time. And as a busy business owner, I feel like there should be a better way. So right now, all I do is open up Google Docs or Google Keep, something simple without overcomplicating the process. This is the script for this video right now. See, new YouTubers do this or you'll burn out and quit. So that's the thumbnail idea, a little bit of intro, hook, body. The body has 1, 2, 3 points, some bonus, and then outro. Now do this next. That's it. Bullet points, skimmable, very easy to read. So right now, if your scripting takes you more than 1 hour, then you are a perfectionist. Scripting for me with the help of AI takes about 30 minutes. I just riff what I want in bullet points and then I put that into AI to help refine it and make it into shorter bullet points so it's skimmable. So you as an expert, you do not need long explanation or word by word thing because you're not going to read this like a teleprompter. You know, you're going to look at the points and like, okay, I'm going to talk about this because you're an expert. It's your thing. Okay, so phase two is the actual recording of the video. A lot of my clients get hung up on gear. They say, oh, should I do this? But what they're really asking is they're actually fear to talk to the camera. So they think that they need all this stuff as like a guise for them not to take videos basically. So no, you do not need fancy cameras. You do not need all these fancy lenses. You do not need these fancy mic. I already had it, so I just use it. But you don't need any of this if I'm honest. Your audience, they want to feel the connection with you and your stories, not the video production. My clients will not want to work with me because I have this fancy mic. They want to work with me because I tell the stories, I teach them stuff. They feel like, okay, I trust this guy. I want to work with to help me. That's how it works. When I launched my 7-day YouTube Kickstarter challenge, I had to post one YouTube video a day without any excuses. Sometimes it was the end of the day at 10 p.m. and I just got to get started, got to post something. And I can't record here because this is also my bedroom, right? So over there is kind of like my bed. Maybe my wife was already asleep at 10 p.m. and I had to figure out another way to record videos. So I went outside to my living room and I just had my phone. It wasn't even like a fancy new iPhone. This is the iPhone 13 mini. So this is like 3+ years old already. I changed the battery and it is an old phone, right? You do not need the most fanciest stuff. Quite honestly, I find the whole process liberating just talking to the camera like this. Because it's normal for you to talk to a phone rather than talking to a camera. Talking to a camera is totally not natural. When you have a camera, you look at it, you just tense up because it's weird. But talking to your phone is normal, like you do it every day. So right now, just do something that feels comfortable for you. And your phone is probably something you're really comfortable with. And on the topic of just using your phone, there's 2 types of lenses. The one on the back, which has the best lens on your phone. And then this one right here, which a lot of YouTubers say, don't use because this is the shitty camera. Well, you know what? Sometimes I just use the shitty camera because we as the coaching consultant, our clients vibe with us from our videos, from our stories. The production has nothing to do with it, right? They want to hear our stories, right? You can shoot on your potato webcam, but your stories are good. It resonates with the ideal client profile. You will get clients. On the opposite side of that spectrum, you can have a $10,000 camera right now with a $10,000 mic, with a $10,000 video light, with all the production. But if your stories suck, you're not going to get clients. When it comes to recording, just use your phone. Just talk like you're talking to a friend. You just want to get videos out there. You just want to get comfortable talking to the camera. That's all you want to do at this stage, okay? Here's another question that a client asked is that, oh, what if I say something wrong? Should I stop and do another file? The answer is no. When you do that, you have a lot of files and it just gets really messy. So just keep your phone on the tripod. Just keep it rolling. You're going to mess up some words. You're going to say some of the wrong things or whatever. It doesn't matter, because in the next point, I'm going to show you how an AI editing software can help you fix all of that. So when you know that all of this can be fixed easily, it takes a lot of pressure off you. So just be you, just relax, just take it easy. You're talking to a friend on the phone, teaching them some stuff, telling stories. Okay, there you go. All right, phase number 3. This is the other part that a lot of my clients get hung up on, which is the editing the thing, which is a giant pain in the ass. I have to admit that. When I started, I edited all my stuff on a proper editing software. It was DaVinci Resolve. It was a proper thing that a lot of YouTubers use, especially if they want to be a little bit more creative. Travel videos, they all use that. But it is not necessary for us coaches, consultants, and business owners. Because for a lot of the times when we do YouTube videos, it's mostly talking head like this. It's me on a camera, and we just chit-chat telling stories. This is a very text-heavy video, and you need a text-based video editor. The video editor that I use is called Descript AI. I'm recording this right now, live, straight into the software. Basically, what it will do after this, it will automatically transcribe what I say into text, and then I can edit it based on text, because that's what I want. Also, it has all these AI software that there's like 5 buttons. It can remove all the gaps, all the retakes. Retakes is like, hey, today I'm going to be telling about, you see, you're repeating this sentence because it's a retake, so it will know which one to cut and pick the best out of the 2. It's really smart. The 5 AI buttons that I press, it will take about 10 seconds for the AI to do everything, which is kind of nuts. The remaining 1 hour is me going over the footage to make sure the AI cuts the part that I want it to cut and not the part that I don't want it to cut. That's 1 hour of me reviewing what the AI did, and also to add B-rolls. Consultants, when we create videos like this, when we want to say some stuff, we want to show the diagram like this. So this is the B-roll, just a screenshot of what I'm talking about. Now, when it comes to these AI editor, something to kind of note about, a lot of the time they would chop your videos a little too much, so you become kind of like jump cutty. That might disconnect the connection between you and the audience. So I got feedback from one of my live sessions the last time. And if you click here and scroll down, and somebody said, love your live stream without the script cut. You look more original. So this is not the first time somebody said this. Basically, when you want to use the AI software to edit your silent moments, there's a setting there to make sure that you don't cut it too much. So you can solve this by just recording your videos on a live stream, which is in the bonus section later. You have 2 options when it comes to editing. Either you do it yourself using Descript AI, or you can hire somebody. I used to hire somebody from the Philippines. It was $40 per video, and she did an okay job, but I still have to check her work, and the constant back and forth is really tiring. So right now I edit everything with Descript, but I want to ease off the jump cuts a little bit because I got feedback from my audience. So pick your vibe. You want to do it yourself with AI editor, or you want to hire somebody. Pick the one that fits your vibe and workflow. Don't just use Descript because I use it. Figure out if this is for you. You can try it for free and see if this is the thing that you want. So link down in the description below. All right, now we're going to be talking about the bonus. This whole workflow takes me 3 hours to produce one YouTube video, but sometimes I still feel that's too long. So what I just did last Tuesday was I ran an experiment. I learned this from somebody else on YouTube. The problem that I had was, before this, I allocated Monday, Wednesday, Friday for me to do YouTube videos. That means on Monday, I grab one video idea. I'm going to start scripting, recording, editing, thumbnail, everything that day. I do the same thing on Wednesday, the same thing on Friday. Then a thought occurred, because it was quite a lot of friction for me to start doing this whole thing. So I thought, hey, if I could batch do all this, it will make my life a lot easier. But how do I know what thing to talk about? So this is where this diagram comes in. I just had a 1 hour consultation call with a client, and in that 1 hour they asked me a lot of questions, right? So I answered them about YouTube, how they can get started. So from that 1 hour consulting, I have a transcript. So I put that transcript into AI. Then I asked them, like, give me all the questions that this client had, and then organize them into similar groups, and then give me the YouTube titles for these. So it spits out around 5 YouTube video ideas. And then one of those video ideas is the one that you're watching right now. Then I prepare the outline. This is the outline. This is my script. I used to have like this really long, complicated script, but now it's just this. Instead of recording these videos one by one, I went on a live stream. I didn't even announce it, nobody showed up. It was 1 hour, and I said, in this one long video, I'm gonna be answering 5 things about YouTube. So those 5 things are my 5 individual YouTube video ideas. I record the live stream, nobody shows up, it doesn't matter, because that live stream is recorded and it's published as one long live stream video. So that's published right away. Then I email my email list like, hey, this thing happened, go check out the thing. That became my LinkedIn post and become my shorts as well. I download the long live stream, then I just put it into Descript and chop it up into the 5 individual videos, and those become 5 long form YouTube videos. So 1 hour of work right here becomes 6 YouTube video that I can space out for the next 3 weeks. It's crazy. I can repurpose those for YouTube Shorts, Instagram, LinkedIn, and other shorts from 1 hour video. It's crazy. Now, doing a live stream, I don't recommend this for beginners because right now you have problem producing 1 video, let alone 5 videos back to back. So this is not what I recommend for a beginner, but it is nice to see what you can aim forward to make your production a lot easier for you, okay? So now you can see how content shouldn't be this really complicated thing that you dread, and it could actually be pretty easy and you can actually have fun from it. Let's talk about the biggest strategy that actually gets you clients from YouTube. And if you want to know what that is, watch this video next.